Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial on inserting shapes and pictures in PowerPoint. So let's work on a plain slide, and I'll teach you how to insert shapes and images. So if you have my quick access toolbar, then you can go over here and choose any shape that you want. So let's say I pick up a rectangle, so you can insert a rectangle over here. And let's say if you want to have a rounded rectangle which has rounded edges, so you can insert a rounded rectangle like this. You can increase the roundness or decrease by moving this yellow pointer over here. Then you can also insert other shapes like for example arrows. These are quite useful in your presentations, and you also have few more things like banners. For example, if you want to put up a banner which has something like a sale going on, so you can use that. And also you have callouts, so you can also pin this to a particular person like this in your presentation. So this is how you insert a few shapes. So let's say you are going to regularly use this line over here. So once you are drawing, just press the shift button and it locks it in that direction. So you're going to get a line like this. So let us go to few options that you get with these objects. Yeah. So I have this shape with me, which is a rectangle. So you go to the format menu, you can fill the shape, you can change the outline. I select no outline, and similarly you can do something for this rounded rectangle. Change the color. If you right click and click on format shape, you get few more options. You can increase or decrease the transparency of this box, and you can also do gradient filling. So with this you can have gradient filled up. So let's say I have this box over here, and I want it to have a left to right gradient. So let me just go over here. So once I clicked on gradient fill, these options, they come up. You can add few gradient points. All these points are, you can see it over here, so you can move them, and you can also change the color. Let's say I want to have white gray blending into white. So this is how I'm going to work. You can also increase the transparency of each gradient so that the content which is behind this shaded box becomes visible. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my other shapes and close this box. Okay, other than this, if you see arrows over here, you can reduce the length of the arrow part over here, and also the width of the arrow from here. So this is how you change. If you have a line, you can right click, go to format shape, and change it into a arrow also by going over here, begin arrow type like this. And you can also have end arrow type. Let's say right now it is a line, you can make it a double-ended arrow like this. Just zoom over here, and you can also increase the width of the line like this. Other options are also where you can change the color of the line, and then you can make them dotted if you want to. So these are usually, if you want to bifurcate a section, then you can, let's say, do like this. If I want to insert a line, I take it to this section and make it look dotted, so it will basically and increase the thickness. Let me just, yeah, there it is. So this can act as a separator between two boxes. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing. The next thing is, let's say if I want to insert a square or a circle, then how do I do that? I go over to the same insert. By the way, if you don't have this installed, you can put a comment below in the comment box and I'll share with you this quick access toolbar which you can easily install. Other than that, you can go to insert menu and then go to shapes, and when you click on rectangle, before clicking just press the shift button, or you can do it afterwards also actually. So before drawing, just press the shift button and then start dragging. So PowerPoint actually allows you, in fact this is applicable to every Microsoft object drawing mechanism. If you want to do it in Word also, then also it will work over there. So let's say if I want to, so they are not going to have a square or a circle in this menu. They just make a generic shape and you can actually change it. So I have a oval over here. So you select that, you press your shift button and then drag it, so it makes perfect circles. You can also convert the shapes. Let's say if you're not sure whether this is a already drawn rectangle, you're not sure whether it's a square, perfect square or not, go to the format and then you can see the dimensions are different. So over here just type 3.51 and it becomes a perfect circle. Now I have this square, and let's say if I want to convert it into a rhombus over here. So there are two ways to do it. One is that we go edit shape, change the shape and select the desired shape that we want. So let's say we want a parallelogram over here, and you can also change the angle of the parallelogram by doing this. The other mechanism is, let's say if you have a let's say, let me take a box again. Okay, and I want to make a circle, color it, let's say like this, and I want to align it, so I align like this. However, if I want somehow to have this circle, these points touching over here, so I right click and go to edit points. So you see these 4 black dots, so you can actually move these dots in a free manner to change the shape to any shape that you want. You can also add a point. Let's say if you want to stretch from here, so just when you come over here you will see a plus sign. and click over here, press Ctrl and click over here. You'll insert a point over here, so you can then modify the shape over here also. So you can actually use it to, let's say, cover up a background image or anything that you want to change. So PowerPoint allows you to make this shape into a freeform shape instead of any regular shape. So you can use these edit points, right click and go to edit points, or you can also go over here, edit shape, edit points, and then add any point that you want to change. Okay, so yeah, let me show you also how to insert images in a PowerPoint. So if you go over here, you click on the first one, then scroll down. So I'm going to take an image which I'm already attributing in this PowerPoint. So you can insert the image like this. Once you click on it, you will see the format menu, a couple of options over here. So give it a border, and additionally you can use these presets to give shadow or inner shadow and reflection if you want to give it a water look, and if you want to give it a glow option. So these options are also over here, and then a few more options if you want to change the sharpen or soften the image, so you can do it over here, and you can also brighten or increase the contrast by doing these settings. So that's it. This is how you insert shapes and images in PowerPoint. Thank you.